I have African children. I have African children. I have African children.
Have you ever had your ear to itch so badly that when you touched it, it felt warm? Well, there's an old saying in our lineage that says somebody must be talking about me. I mean, when you touch it, it's a different type of warmth. And that is how I believe Tasha K is feeling right now. Now, we've heard all the controversy and we've heard a lot of commentary about this particular subject, but I want to focus on the things that we are not talking about. And there's yet another thing that she said that I would like to address. And you heard it first when you came into the room. And thank you for joining me again on this topic and on today. Why do we recognize paternal lineage so strongly in some cultures, but then act as though lineage doesn't matter when we're talking about Black Americans? Now, again, I've heard on some commentary and on some podcasts, I've heard those from the African continent, basically specify this very fact. And this is something that I also believe. And they say, well, you get your lineage from your father. And I just wanted to touch on that for a moment because Tasha didn't say that her children were bi-ethnic or anything like that. She specifically said, and you heard it with your own ears, my children are African. And if you think about it, when you go, let's say you're getting ready to start a garden and you go and you get the soil. There are different types of soil. You got Miracle Grow, you got, I think it's Phillips, Hunts. You got all types of soils that are ready for planting. You can use all different types. And yes, the seed can't grow unless you have good soil. But the soil doesn't change what seed is planted. So again, when people get married, typically when you get married, it's a tradition from a lot of cultures that I know of. The woman takes the last name of her husband. The children takes the name of their father, traditionally. So it really made me wonder and wanted to just bring this out when she actually made mention of that. Now, I do understand that different cultures have different systems of descent. Some emphasize the father's lineage and some the mother's. I know that the Jewish community, they focus more on the maternal side and dictate their lineage from that aspect. And some use a broader ethnic or cultural definition. Again, in our community, we open our arms to everyone. We're starting to realize that that may have been a mistake and that we need to start safeguarding and gatekeeping our community a little bit more because it's not reciprocal in other ethnic groups and other cultures. But the question that it's the same question from my previous video is, why shouldn't FBA people also be allowed to establish and preserve our own lineage? Again, we welcome everyone in. We follow the rule that was given on this land, and that is the one drop rule for most of us. But is that really accurate? But according to the definition of FBA, if you have one FBA parent, then you are FBA. But I just thought that was really interesting and something that I thought you could think about. Let me know what you think. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. May the Most High bless.